Things are not looking good with me and my wife because she doesn't want to cover up while around my brother. So a little background, my wife has been going to EDM festivals since before we met. The music isn't really my thing, but I've attended several with her and always have a good time. When we attend these, to say she dresses skimpy is an understatement. She has body paint on sometimes and dresses up with pretty revealing clothing. I was a little shocked at first, but honestly she looks incredible. I actually find it a bit of a turn on and don't have any issues with it since I'm with her. My brother got married few months ago and his wife and my wife have become good friends, which is great. She even invited her, and by extension my brother, to the next festival we plan on attending. She eagerly accepted, and here lies the problem. While I love my wife's festival outfits when we're among strangers or festival friends that we only see once a year at the festival, I'm not comfortable at all with her wearing such outfits around my brother. I don't think it's appropriate. I asked my wife if she would tone it down for the festival. I'm not saying dress like a nun, but maybe not have your bums and mommy milkers out. I told her I'd prefer my brother not to be able to see you how you normally dress at these festivals. She said that she puts a lot of effort into her outfits and that it's part of the experience for her. I said that's fine, but then let's just not go with my family. We could just end up canceling and just go to another one by ourselves like normal. She thinks that's an unreasonable request and that I'm making a big deal out of nothing. She also said that canceling or disinviting my brother and my sister-in-law would be incredibly rude, and she was looking forward to attending with my sister-in-law. She says I'm being a controlling freak. Update. So I came home from work and asked my wife to have another discussion about the issue, as I was not sitting okay with how we left it. My wife said she was a little hurt that I called her outfits inappropriate and that it seemed like I thought she was doing something wrong. She said she just got really defensive and jumped into nobody tells me what to wear mode instinctively. She also was a little hurt that I wanted to shut down what she thought was a nice gesture. I apologized and told her I may not have communicated well as I was taken by surprise, but that I don't find her outfits inappropriate. I explained that I actually really like them and that she looks gorgeous, but I am uncomfortable with her wearing them in front of my family. I mentioned to her that she keeps photos of us together when she's wearing that stuff in a private folder on her phone, and also that she only posts tame photos at the camp to social media. I asked why is she doing this even though I have never requested for her to. She said because she doesn't want people from work to see and get a wrong impression since she works in a professional setting. I asked her if she would wear them in front of my mother and she said no, that she was older and wouldn't understand. The private folder was so nobody could come across them by accident. So I explained that we both agree there's a line on who it's appropriate to let see and who's not, and we just have a disagreement on who's on what side of the line. I explained that I get it, the people at the festival get it, my sister-in-law maybe gets it, but this whole experience is going to be completely alien for my brother, and he may view some of the more extreme outfits in a completely different way. Not that I'd imagine he'd be inappropriate, but that's I'd really prefer he not view you like that, and it has the potential to cause awkwardness between us. I also said that just dressing a little more conservatively this one time would really make me more comfortable and able to enjoy the festival with her and them. She said she understood my perspective but still had some concerns. Namely, she's really hoping my sister-in-law enjoys herself and wants to continue coming with us, and likely this would mean my brother too. Would I expect her to change permanently? The whole slippery slope thing. I said firstly, we don't even know if they're going to enjoy it and would want to return. We go 2 to 3 times a year. If they end up liking it and wanting to go every year, I'll stop going on my yearly motorcycle trip with the guys and use that time and money to go 3 to 4 times a year. We can do one time with them where we keep it PG-13, and the rest just you and me like we usually do. This way you're not losing out on a full festival experience, but gaining an additional family one. I also explained that I'm really happy that her and my sister-in-law are getting along so well, and I'm excited for her to experience this with her friend, but that I do prefer just her and I because it's like an escape from our regular life where we can just get weird with it, and that bringing people from our day-to-day means I've got to be a little more reserved and can't 100% let loose. She said she totally understands and thinks we just had some miscommunication and that it's a good plan. She said she knows how much I enjoy those motorcycle trips, so being willing to give it up really showed how much it means to me. We're going to look for some new outfits together that will still look great. What I learned from this thread is that some of y'all are wild. Calling for divorce on her end, divorce on my end. Absolute unwillingness to compromise, and people feel insulted at even being asked to compromise even a little bit. How do you go through life or relationships like that? Divorce over mild disagreements. Anyways, all is good between us now. I learned a little about communicating my concerns a little better. Everyone is excited for the event, and for those of you that were truly helpful, thank you.